Hello, you guys. Welcome to the 414 Morning Podcast. I am Armando.
I'm famous Daryl. After 100 subscribers, I'm famous now, so
Oh, yeah.
don't get to acting different.
Can't tell me nothing. I already go home. My girl be asking me stuff. She like, babe, let's have this conversation. I'm like, sorry, I gotta say the voice for my fans. I know you want to talk, but I gotta do it where they paying me at. So I'm sorry. No free conversations. No free conversations. So you probably wonder why I'm looking like a 90s draft pick right now. You probably wondering that. So before we got off the air, we was at 100 subscribers. Now we at 300 subscribers. So this limited edition Bucks jacket that I have on, it's an extra large, right? So to one subscriber, the first subscriber that could tell us the 12th song that we played in our Lil Wayne mixtape series, jacket is yours. Jacket is yours. Jacket is yours. Brand new. Limited edition. Jacket is yours. Just to say thank you for supporting us. We only been at this thing for 2 weeks. We had 300 subscribers.
And growing.
And number keep going up. So that's the reason why I'm looking like a 90s draft pick right now.
Because when we reach 1,000, y'all can't tell we quitting.
Can't tell me.
We gone.
Hey, mid-email. Mid-email, I'm gone. I'm looking over, I see it. The email ain't even gonna be sent. The order ain't gonna be sent.
Backpack gonna be on, I'm out the door. Like, wait a second.
Wait, we gotta be smart about this thing. First, I'm gonna cash out my PTO first. Whatever's left over, I'm gonna go on vacation. Then when I come back,
okay, that's smart. That's smart. Okay.
Then I'm quitting. I'm just saying, y'all might as well start looking for somebody right now.
Right, because it don't even seem like y'all got much time. Because probably by the end of today, we might be at 1,000. We might be.
Exactly. And I'm undoing everything that I did. I promise you, I'm taking all the wires out the ceilings. I'm unplugging all the extension cords that I bought. I'm doing everything. All them shelves I put up, I'm taking them down.
It's about to be a bad breakup.
Oh yes. Oh yes. I am going. I am going. So if y'all see podcaster went rogue on the job, it's probably us. Probably us. Tune in for that episode.
If heaven offer rides, Lord, order me a lift. I'm just trying to be in your presence since you blessed me with this gift. All of my friends dead and gone. No time to right their wrongs. Heaven must have.
Last night, what a game. What a game. So, I ain't gonna say that you probably heard last night going the way it went from somebody. But you probably heard it yesterday. What did we say? It was gonna come down to jump shooting, shot making. And if you look at the last 3 to 4 minutes of that game, shot making.
This was a play right after Indiana challenged and got the ball back. Naismith already hit 5 threes in a row. Now this is a 6-3 to cut the game down to 2. New York was fortunate to even still have the lead after they almost turned the ball over twice. So you see that they in scramble mode at this point, and now it's just pretty much playing a foul game. Indiana fouled and forced New York to make free throws. And during the stretch, New York missed free throws. You see Karl Anthony Towns here with 1 out of 2, which gave them life. Now they're down by 3 points with possession. They fouled Naismith, forced him to make free throws. He made both free throws. Now it's a 1-point game. Again, they went for a quick trap, which they should have got the steal. Brunson panicked, threw the ball away, and then now you see OG with the foul. Now again, it's one of those, we're going to force you to make free throws. OG went 1 out of 2. Indiana is down by 2 at this point. And you see Halliburton, tough shot. And you see he get the bounce, the choke celly. He hit him with the choke celly. Man, that is crazy. Hit him with the Reggie Miller celly. And then this is a possession where good defense and the ball go off of Brunson. So the call was overturned and Indiana get the ball back. At this point, New York should have just trapped and then went for a foul, but you see Toppin get the easy dunk. That's when you pull out the choke celly, fellas. Good defense on Brunson. Force him into a tough contested three. Josh Hart rebound.
Nope.
All it is about getting the rebound at this point. Ball off of Mikal Bridges. It's time to go night-night. Game over.
Naismith, 6 threes in a row. Right, Holly, clutch buckets.
Whew.
But it came down to what we were saying,
Mm-hmm.
that Halliburton, he gives you what you need.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's hard to say over or underrated.
Right.
When you needed him to pass the ball around, he did that last night.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the fourth quarter and overtime, when you needed him to score, he gave you buckets.
Mm-hmm. He forced the game into overtime.
Yeah, I just feel like basically what we said. What would New York have enough in the tank to finish the job?
Yeah.
And you see they was worn down.
And you got 70 plus between Brunson and Cat.
Yeah, and nobody else showed up. Everybody just looked tired.
Mm-hmm.
Because as hard as Josh Hart played, he's still undersized.
Yeah.
Still undersized. OG, I mean, he gave you 16, but it was a quiet 16. It wasn't really impactful. It had nothing to do with the game.
Mm-hmm.
And Mitchell, I mean, yeah, he provide defense, but other than that, he gives you nothing out there on the court. I mean, he tried to get a participation trophy, but that's about it. Tibbs got outcoached at the end.
Yeah.
Got outcoached. Like, even look at the play at the end when it was like 20 seconds left. The rule is, if the opposing team got the ball and they get the ball in, you go for a hard trap because you want to try to get a steal. And if that hard trap doesn't work, then you foul. So they put the hard trap on. They passed out of the trap, and Toppin got the dunk. Game over. So I just feel like a lot of that just mental fatigue, as well as like physical fatigue. Oh, but it was a great game.
It was. And man, the Garden was going crazy. Like, also, like, just based off of how the Pacers are playing, I forgot that the Knicks actually have the better seating. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So I totally forgot that the Knicks were like playing at home. So for them to lose like home court advantages, man.
Yeah, I mean, if the games are going to be played in the high hundreds, 130s, favor the Pacers.
Yeah.
If the game is going to be going as quick as it was yesterday, Pacers. I don't know how sustainable this is for the Knicks. I don't know if Cat and Brunson is going to give you 70 plus points every game. I mean, you asking a lot for your 2 stars.
Yeah, but also that's what Tibbs does. Like, so if they're gonna be like playing this like up tempo, fast paced game where like the minutes are going to be like put on like the superstars of the team.
Yeah.
Look at Derrick Rose.
Yeah. But
Look at Brunson.
Yeah. Even look at this. 80-something games in the regular season. Only 8 times they cracked 130 plus. Only 8 times. The Knicks. So this should show you that this isn't a pace that they're comfortable with playing with.
Yeah, they can't go shot for shot.
Yeah, so looking how it went last night, I mean, I still pick Indy.
Yeah, and you did say first to crack 100. So if these games are going to be, living in that 100 plus, like 110, 115, this does favor Indy.
Yeah, and we also said it's going to come down to shot making. And who do we trust more to make shots? Indy.
Right.
Indy, because even at the end, you see New York offense became predictable. It was pick and roll, pick and roll, pick and roll with Cat and Brunson. If Cat didn't get the shot, Brunson got the shot. But with Indiana, it's unpredictable.
Right.
You never know who's going to take the shot.
Mhm.
You never know because Naismith have his moments. What's his name? Nimgard or
Nim. He almost sound like that Nembrand or whatever. I think it is Nemgard.
Yeah, but you seen down that stretch, he hit a big three in overtime. Brunson had 5 fouls. He took Brunson to the hole, got a layup, and then Holly followed it up with a layup. And
Siakam played
Siakam,
well.
you see during the stretch had an and one, and then you see Topping got the dunk at the end. So it was just like everybody contribute to that win. And with New York, it's just the same too. And eventually, all we need is y'all to miss once. And that's what it took. You see, they missed once, and then that's what happened. Because even look down, OG missed a free throw. And then you see the confidence on the Pacers. They like, all right, he missed. We've been in this situation before. They came down, tied it in overtime. But let's talk about that pre-Sally, though. It just, I was like, yo, bro, you're doing that a little too early, bro.
Right.
You doing it a little too early.
Right. This game is not over.
Exactly. Even Steph wait until he already know to put him to bed. Bro.
Right.
You did that a little too early.
You need at least 2 possessions for you to do something like that.
Can you imagine him doing the choke celly, and then they go into overtime and lose? Man, that'd have been crazy. But go back to it though. In overtime, you see, they was going shot for shot. Brunson missed one shot, and then they came down to hit a big three to put him up one.
Yep.
You see, all it took was one miss. That's it. So I got Indy winning this series.
Yesterday I said a coin flip, or for like the last few days I've said coin flip, but it was based off of like what I was going to see from that first game. I think Indy got this in 5.
Yeah, because I feel like that was the game New York needed.
They needed to win that.
Just for confidence. That was the one. And then that was the game you needed to say, you know what? Offensively, we can match Indy. But now that shows you we played as great as we can play, and it still wasn't enough.
Right.
I think that just, they lost confidence with that. Now Stephen A. Smith, I could see him just really mad now.
Bam! Last night, the New York Knicks, that's top 5. That's top 5 memory. I mean, to be up 17.
Because I know he loved him some New York Knicks.
See, and the Knicks, y'all, you just brought up my father issues.
Yeah, see?
You let me down.
See? Now it's the New York Darrows. You're the 4th now, You went to the 4th now.
Right.
I'm sorry, man. Sorry. All right, I know. It's triggering. It's triggering. I know. I get it. But just like my dad, you see, they was trying to play a game 4 quarters. Back and forth. And Indy, with New York just sat back. Just like I did with my dad. And they just watched Indy play. It was the same thing. Same thing. Like, so
It's hot in here now.
we ain't the only one with the issues. We ain't the only one with the issues. That's all I'm saying. But tonight's game, we got Anthony Edwards against Shea. Shea, congratulations. They finally said you was the MVP. We knew you was going to be the MVP. Right. I feel like they just wanted to wait until the Denver series was over to see the 2 MVPs battle it out.
Right.
Whoever won that series was going to be the MVP. Although we know Shea should have been they should have announced it a long time ago. Shea should have been the MVP.
Yeah.
But congratulations, Shea. No shade. Shea. Yeah, there we go.
But also, if you the last 7 MVPs also have been international players.
Yes, but even if you look at it for a guard to win MVP, you just have to be super exceptional. It's like usually the MVP goes to the bigger players for some reason. Like you just have to really do something exceptional when you're a guard to be able to win that MVP.
Right.
Like look at Steph years. Like there's a lot of years he should have been MVP. There's a lot of times I think D Wade should have got it.
Oh,
look
yeah.
at the run that Prime Rose had to go on just to win MVP.
Russ had averaged a triple double.
And people still was considering he's not really the MVP. Like as a guard, it's just hard. So for him to win it, congratulations. So tonight, Anthony Edwards, bruh, you can't shoot like you did from the field. You can't be picking up texts. You can't play the way like you didn't even show up.
You can't play like this is your baby mama in court again.
Yes, the trophy is a baby you want.
Mm-hmm.
You want to take care of.
Right. You can't pay to make this one go away.
No. So no amount of money. You can't just pull out.
Shower cat.
So you gotta protect. Yep, that just happened. It just happened. So you gotta be able to protect home court advantage. What I mean by that is you have to be able to steal one, just like you stole somebody time. You got to be able to steal one, and you know about stealing stuff because you stole her heart. You stole her time. She can never get that back. You stole moments from out of that child's life. Now, guess what? That kid probably be on our podcast talk about daddy issues.
Right. You need to put this game to bed early, unlike your son.
Exactly. So we don't want to hear no more stories because your son can't hear none about what you're going to do on the basketball court. It's time to show us why you should be the new face of the league.
Right.
Because America is seeing your face every single day on TV, but your son can't see it at home.
These last 2 episodes have been really triggering.
I'm saying you have to go to that arena and you have to put your foot down, just like you did when you was in court and you decided not to take care of your baby.
Right.
You got to put your money where your mouth is tonight, just like you did when you didn't want to take care. I'm saying you got to go out there and play basketball because you would never go out and play basketball with your son. So you have to be able to perform tonight. And
like you did the night that you made your son.
Yeah, and play basketball like the rent do. But you would never be a family to be able to have to pay rent with your son. So you have to go there and play angry and play like Game 7.
Right.
Game 7. You have to play Game 7. Right? Because you're going to need the extra money because she's going to require more. So go out there, put your imprint on the game. Put your imprint on the game, right? Like, show them why you got that dog in you. Show them why you have that championship DNA. Because when she went to court, she showed that you were the father by showing the court your DNA. Okay, that's a different story.
Anyway, so who you got tonight?
Who I got tonight? I'm hoping that Minnesota can go there and steal home court advantage. I am tired of seeing these gentlemen sweeps, these 4-1. Like, I want to see a Game 7 between Shea and I would love to see that. So tonight, I'm going with the Wolves still at home court advantage. I don't think it's going to be pretty.
I got OKC tonight. I think Shea, he's feeling himself. He just locked down that MVP. I think he's trying to get the Western Conference MVP. I think they got it tonight.
Yeah.
But I do think it's going to be a dogfight. But I think it's going to come down to the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
I think Shea and the Thunder got it.
Yeah, and Shay probably know that you don't like kids, so he probably taking it out on you.
Right.
Yeah,
He know you don't like kids, so he not going to be playing with you.
you know Shay love the kids. Yeah, he learned that from Gritty. What, Josh Giddey? He learned that from Josh Giddey.
I know.
What? They had the kids around him all the
I
time.
know. I know.
Too soon?
No, it's been like 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We just need you to go out there and just play basketball,
Mhm.
right? Stop talking. Stop with all the extra stuff on the court.
Right.
Just play basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Just go out there and play basketball. And just stop acting like you tough. Just go out there, stop acting like, just play basketball. Like,
Right.
bro, nobody out there believe. Yeah, like
They're not intimidated by you.
Yeah. Speaking of basketball, going back to basketball. So, one thing that just irritates my soul watching basketball is this fake toughness that we got in today's NBA.
Right.
Like, first of all, you can't be tough with your fingernails is painted, bro. Your fingernails. How serious do you think somebody's about to take you with painted fingernails?
Not only painted fingernails, but then you got like emojis and stuff. Like you got a pink fingernail with a smiley face on it. Come on, man.
You showing up to arenas in skirts.
Right.
And skirts. And dresses. And tight. You got leggings on.
Mm.
And you think somebody on the court gonna take you serious when you try to fight.
Right. This ain't the Met Gala. This ain't Paris Fashion Week. Like y'all showing up to like play basketball. Like really, you should just be up in like hoodies, sweats. Like basically you should be in like some breakaways, like the old the old TV shows. Like you just ready to ball. Like it should be right there on site. And then what you about to fight in? That outfit?
You probably be scared you chipping the nail.
You dealing with a wardrobe malfunction. Like that. Come on now.
I can see them about to fight right now. Like, girl, if y'all just
Hold my earring, hold my necklace. Like just
come on, stop it.
stop.
In the 70s,
Right.
in the 80s, in the 90s, early 2000s, you see how Chris Charles, two-piece, Kobe Bryant, just quick, pop, pop.
Mm-hmm. Charles Oakley, he was just smacking around Scottie Pippen.
See how Jordan put hands on Reggie Miller?
See how Isaiah Thomas choked up his own coach. See,
Sprewell, you talking about practice? Choked his own coach.
Malice in the Palace.
Those are bras. That's that. Come around and find out.
Even when Nate Robinson pieced Melo.
Those are real fights.
Mm-hmm.
We believe that. We don't believe y'all about to fight for real. And half the time, y'all just trying to get out the way so somebody can grab y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of all this fake toughness in the NBA.
Right.
People ain't about to say nothing to Charles Oakley.
Right. They had to have the entire security staff, like a few years ago, escort him out of the garden. Because it's like, look, man, we don't want no problems. Like, we collectively just need you to go.
Let us know in the comments what y'all think about this fake NBA toughness stuff going on nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know. Your fingernails is painted. Come on now. You probably borrowed your girl eyeliner. Everything.
You're probably trying to talk to the photographer that tried. Never mind. Never mind.
Nah,
Never mind.
hey, we on air. We on the air. Hey, one thing about the 414 Morning Podcast, we don't hold back.
No, I was about to say, it was probably trying to talk to the photographer that got us our upgraded equipment.
Hey, but we probably had the roadman for the job.
Right.
I'm just saying. I'm just tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing it. We don't believe it. Like, bro, you pull up in a dress. We don't believe you about to fight.
Right.
Like, we'll go back in the locker room before and have tea and scones.
Right.
Like, come on now.
Right. We got Jimmy Butler doing espresso commercials.
Come on. And then y'all probably worried about laying down your edges.
Right.
Like, look, I can't beef with a dude that wear a bonnet all day. Like, y'all wearing bonnets, purses, and dresses with painted fingernails. Who y'all about to fight?
Right.
They party more pissed off. Like, you got the same dress I got. I saw you.
They said they was out of size 5.
How you get that one?
Right.
Man, they ain't had that purse last time I went. How you get that one? Just stop it. Just stop the fake tough. Shout out to the 400 subscribers.
And we reached it?
I'm speaking it into existence.
Speak on it. Go ahead.
Speaking into existence. Because if I was in the church, they'd be like, won't he do it?
404 as we speak.
Well, that's crazy. They look forward to these stories. So since we got 404, like I said, this jacket, leave in a comment. What was the 12th song that we played in our Lil Wayne mixtape series? Hey, this is yours. I don't like the Bucks. I'm ready to get rid of this coat. All right, act tough. So I'm gonna tell you who really tough, right? My cousin. As we discussed before, he's locked up. I'm not worried about him looking at this episode. I'm not. I know they got YouTube in jail, but guess what he need to watch this YouTube? He need money. I'm not gonna answer my call. You got an inmate from prison. Denied. You ain't watching this episode. Nigga ain't coming after me. Just saying. Baby, if you're watching it, pack your bags, get the kids ready. Time to relocate. Well, my cousin, real tough dude, right? Fresh out of jail. I remember the time he was fresh out of jail. So I don't know how many of our subscribers are black, Hispanic, or white. But a black household, family members getting out of jail is a big thing.
It's like a graduation.
It's a big thing. It's right up there with graduation and birthday parties, and it's prison release.
Yeah,
right. It's a big thing. So
both going into prison and coming out of prison.
It's a big thing. I just want to let you know that it's a big thing. So it's highly celebrated. Right? Put a mark it on your calendars. Right? So if you're wondering what's going on, why everybody in orange jumpsuits and stuff, you know why.
Yep.
You know why. It's a big celebration. Right? So I remember he got out. It's been a while since I seen him. He had his stuff together. Right? So we had the cookout at his house. Right? So why we had it there, I have no idea. Right? Because you don't know if it really was his house. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you know him, you know what I'm talking about. But when I first arrived, the only thing that pissed me off before I got to the food is why everybody had to get pat down and sign a list before they even went in the house. These niggas were treating us like we was a real jail visit. I'm trying to shake my cousin's hand. It's some dude in the corner like, no touching the inmates. Like, bro, this is my cousin. But we're free. Look around you. You see all these windows?
Right. I could walk out of it.
Like, at any moment. Right? Like, why am I signing the list? Who's checking this list? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, bro. Maybe I should have called a week in advance so my name could be on the visitation list. So maybe I wouldn't have to go through this.
Right.
But I'm just saying, he's been locked up so long, his mind, it just conformed to just prison. Prison. It's all he know. Prison. Every once in a while, you might get the human side of him. But for majority of the part, it's prison. So we in the yard, we got the barbecue, we got everything going on. So My son was 6 at the time, but when my girl was pregnant, he never saw her, right? So he had no idea like that, another son or anything like that. So we know anything about kids. If kids are used to seeing certain people, they shy. They hug to your leg. They hide behind you. They do all the other stuff. So go in the yard. What up, cuz? Man, it's been a long time. How you doing? My son right behind me and stuff like that. So then my son just peeking around the corner trying to see who I'm talking to and stuff like that. So why did this fool decide to say, announce yourself?
To
Announce yourself. I said,
to the child.
yes. I said, whoa. What?
Whoa.
What is going on here?
This ain't little man. Like
Yes.
this is an actual child. This is not a man pretending to be a child.
Announce yourself, fool. I'm like, wait, what? What? And then he looking at my son, rubbing his, doing like this, like fresh meat. I'm like, wait, fresh what? Like, hey, maybe you need to go in a corner or go back to your cell and rethink this whole thing.
Right.
You calling a 6-year-old fresh meat?
I don't like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't like how that sounds.
yes, man down. Man down, like, chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. Like, this is what I mean by real tough. This is what I mean. Like,
No, that's institutionalized.
that is crazy. To tell a 6-year-old, announce yourself and say fresh meat? Like, no. My son is not bad. My son is not pretty. Like, no. None of that would be going on here, sir. Like, no.
Right, y'all at the food table, we talking about like, hey, next time, like, you just gotta check in. Like,
Like, what? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to let him know, like, nah, bro, this is my son. You know what I'm saying? Like, you haven't seen him in a while. Last time you went, my girl was pregnant. This is, the baby and stuff like that. You're like, okay, cuz you have to tell me something. I was trying to tell you, but before you start looking at him like bait, So now we talking. We get past that whole part. We talking. We get past that whole part. So then he like, hey, cuz. You think you can put some money on my books? I'm like,
but you out.
Exactly. I'm like, you out? Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, he like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was at this one store, you know what I'm saying? I seen some stuff that I wanted, you know what I'm saying? But I couldn't get it because I ain't got no money on my books yet. It's like, cuz you can just ask to borrow some money. Like, it's called out here. Out here, nigga. It's called borrowing. I can lend you some money. And matter of fact, I'm not even going to lend it to you because I know in jail when you do somebody a favor, I know what y'all expect in return, and I'm good on that. I'm good on that. You don't have to be my bitch. I'm good on that. Nope, you don't. Nope.
Right, you ain't gotta carry the rag in my pocket. Like you good.
Yeah, I'm good. You can just have the money. You ain't. So I'm trying to let him know out here. You ain't gotta say, "Can I put money on your books?" None of that stuff. Just you can ask to borrow the money. That's it. That's what it's called. It's called borrowing. But we know about black folks. You ain't borrowing nothing. Black folks don't give it back, right? So now we eating. We at the party. So why is he the only one at a table by himself? Got his food. I'm like, bro, you don't have to sneak and eat. Nobody's going to take it from you. Nobody's going to ask for your cornbread. Bro, you good. Now he going away. He going around to everybody, asking everybody, hey, I trade that for that. I trade. I'm like, bro, you don't have to trade. You see this whole buffet table right here?
Right.
You can just go get what you want. You don't have to trade.
Right. This is for you.
Exactly. I don't know if you realize your name is up there, nigga. You up there, sit up there and trade. Hey, you give me this, bro. I go shank him. Like, bro, you don't have to do that. This is all family out here. It's all family. I'm telling you, this is crazy. So now my son, apparently he was going to an all white school. I'll let you know, all white school. So dealing with different problems. So he was dealing with some kids that was messing with him, right? But I don't want my son to think that violence have to get matched with violence, right? So I'm trying to tell him the peaceful way to handle stuff. Apparently, my way wasn't working. So, mind you, this guy, fresh out of jail, my son decided to say to him what he was going through in school. He decided to take his problem to my cousin. And I'm like, why? Like, I'm scared at this point. Like, why would you do that? All I know, I just hear him go. I just hear him whistle. I see do-rags, bandanas, dudes with teardrops. I could swear I heard some people speaking in Spanish. Like, I just hear everybody just roll up. I just see people with do-rag. Where all 30 of these dudes come from, I have no idea. Randomly, I just hear, where the fuck they at? Where the fuck they at?
Y'all about to roll up on the kindergarten?
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Where the fuck they at? Who did it? I'm like, and we know anything about thugs, it's something about personal space that they don't understand. So they get close up and personal. They got to talk to you just like this. At this point, I'm fearing for my safety, right? Like, who did it? I'm like, somebody at his school. Like, he's 6. Who said, oh, he got to go? Like, where? Wait, what? Exactly where? He gonna learn today? What? His ABCs? Shapes and colors? Because that's what he's there for.
To pee? Not really?
Yeah. A 6-year-old? Like, what the fuck? Like, he's 6. What 6-year-old problems do you think he's going through where y'all need to go 30 deep? Like, I'm confused. Right? Now that's tough. When you feel like you gotta beat up a 6-year-old, now that's tough.
You gotta do
I talk my cousin down. Like, bro, I got this. Just realize what you're doing. Do you want to go back? I don't give a fuck about going back. I'm like, just hear me out. Just hear me out. He's 6. 6. I'm his father. I deal with it. I know I'm walking away. All of a sudden, I know he just go in his pocket, hand my son something just like this. I'm like, is that a shaved toothbrush? Bro, what are we doing here? I smacked that on my son. Let's go. Let's go. This food ain't even that good. Let's go. We do not need to be here. So now I wait for everything to blow down. A couple weeks go past. Call my cousin on the phone. Check up on him. How you doing, bro? He like, man, I'm doing good, cuz. I'm like, so how the job thing going for you? He like, it's going good, cuz. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I did a trade when I was in jail, graduating and everything. I went through a work program. So now I got me a job when I'm here and I'm working at the factory. And he like, what the fuck you about to do? Like, so I'm talking to him and everything like that. So I'm trying to just give him the value of hard work. You know, show up early. You know, do the extra stuff. Be nice, right? Lend a hand. Ask questions. Do all this other stuff. And of course, he's jail. He don't understand nothing I'm saying from the streets. So I had to talk to him like, I'm like, bro, treat it like the streets. Treat it like the streets. You got to grind. I got to talk to him in jail terms. You got to grind. You got to sit up there. You got to do all this. You got to make that money, you know, and all this other stuff. So now this is when the streets kick in with him. So I'm like, all right, cuz, so how much is they paying you? Guess what he told me? How much they paying me? I told them how much I want. Like, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. You're not selling drugs. You don't set your prices. Have you ever went to a job and be like, no, this ain't what y'all paying me. This is what y'all like, no. Like, it's crazy. So I'm trying to tell him, like, bro, all you got to do is work your way to the top, work hard, do all this other stuff, and you good. And he was like, all right, bet. I do all that stuff and I can make him my bitch. I'm like, no, it's called a promotion. Like, what? Bruh, it's called, like, you know what I'm saying? It's called a promotion. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, bro, look, you can be a manager. You could be a supervisor. You could be all this other stuff. Just that work ethic. I'm like, so you work in a distribution center, so learn how they load the truck. Learn how they do the routes. Learn how, you know, they get the orders in. Learn how they receive them. Learn all that stuff. And then he like, all right, bro, that sound like a good bet. I'm like, you said the manager be talking to you, right? He be like, yeah, he be fucking with me. Like, yeah, whatever that means. But yeah, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, cool. I'm like, so the reason why he's talking to you is probably so, he sees something in you that you don't see. He was like, all right, bet, cuz. So you saying that I gotta learn how to load the trucks, I gotta learn the routes, I gotta learn the computer, and I gotta learn all the system and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, that's all I'm telling you. He's like, bet, cuz, and then we can rob him, right? I'm like, no, like, I'm not trying to be, like, no, like, that's not what I was telling you that for. Like, I'm telling you that so you can get ahead, so you can be a manager or a supervisor. Like, I didn't tell you that to make me an accomplice. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't understand how this became a we thing either. Like, you there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't locked up. Nigga, you was locked up. Like, that's real street stuff. And still to this day, when I go to this house, it's nothing but bug bags in every room. What I realized is ain't no talking to this nigga. Now that's real toughness. So tonight I got the Wolves.
Man, I got OKC.
414 podcast. By the time we wake up, we want to see 500 subscribers.
Man, and also comment so y'all could win this jacket.
Exactly. And one last thing before we leave. The views are going up. The subscribers are going up. We would like for the engagement.
Right.
We want to talk to all 500 of y'all. We want to talk to y'all. Let us know. If we get the engagement, then we can go live.
Right.
But we're not going live talking to ourselves. So, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget don't forget Saturday.
Tune in to Tune.
Mama got sick, it ain't nothing I can do about it. Praying for her health, so I can knock the flu about it. Time heals, that's some shit I'm really doubting. Touch the ground before I can stand.